Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama, and today I'm here to do the second video in a new series that I'm starting called Pack With Me. I'm taking the idea from all of the planner folks who do plan with me's every week, and I thought, you know, maybe people would like to just see what I'm packing each week in my diaper bag, which diaper bag I'm choosing and why, and I don't know, all those kind of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. This week I am switching out of the Queen of the Jungle Be Prepared and into my new Blackout Be Right Back. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Now I think what I'm going to do on the inside of this bag this week is pack it with mostly Unikiki 2.0 and maybe some Donatella Sweet Shop stuff as well to give it that little bit of a pop of color that it needs. So I'm gonna start with the mommy pocket because that is my favorite part to pack. So I'm going to start with the two things that I always have with me, which are my bag hook and my pill case. See if you can see those. There we go. I did not have these with me last week in my Be Prepared, and I regretted not having my pill box for sure. I had some allergies that cropped up, and it was really not a good situation to not have my pills with me. So I take these and I keep them in this little pocket right here. And I also have my bag hook that I keep in there as well. I didn't carry this with me when I had my Be Prepared this week because you really don't want to hang that heavy Be Prepared from a table. But this is what this bag hook does. You can put this on any ledge and it holds your bag up, so it keeps your bag from getting on the floor. And although I did make a promise to myself that I'm not going to baby my bags anymore, I really don't like putting them on the floor, especially in places that are a little bit sketchy. So I always like to have this with me. I've showed these two items in other videos, and I always get questions about where I got them from. I did get them on Amazon. Let's wait for my camera to catch up here. There we go. Yeah, I did get these on Amazon. I love them. I've put the link to these down below in the description box, so if you want to check them out, go click the link. And I'm going to put links to other things that I'm going to show you here that people tend to ask me about when I show them in my video. If you've been watching my videos for any period of time, you probably already know that my favorite use for the sunglass pocket is my power bank. And I love to just stick this down in the sunglass pocket and leave the charger sticking out like that. And that way, whenever I need to charge my phone, it is right there and ready to go. I don't know how well you can see it, but back kind of in the back part of the mommy pocket, there is a full-length mesh little pocket back there, and I'm gonna use that spot for my wet ones. Like I mentioned in my last video, people have been getting a little bit sick around here and I don't want to catch anything, so I'm gonna make sure I am using those to get surfaces clean wherever we go. Alright, so last week I used the Be Charged as a wallet because I didn't want to add much weight to the already heavy Be Prepared, but I think this week I'm going to use my Be Spendy instead. I'm going to be needing my checkbook, and I'm going to need to be grabbing a wallet out of my bag a lot of different times, and I'm just going to want to be able to toss everything into here and not have to worry about grabbing a clutch or anything else to put my belongings into. And what I love about using the Be Spendy for weeks like I have coming up is it's just so versatile. It's got so much space in it. It's got room for 8 cards. And what's great is that I can fit a pen and a checkbook on one side. I have the checkbook out of there now because I had to pay my guitar instructor today, but I can also fit my phone in the other side as well. This is an iPhone 6s Plus, and it fits perfectly inside of the Be Spendy, and I can zip it up just fine. So I'm going to be taking this and putting it right, let's see, do I want to put it in there or in this top slot up here? Let's see, there's the Be Spendy in that top slot. You know what, I think I'm going to use the top slot for something else, so I'm going to put the wallet in the front. This week, I think I'm going to use a Donatella Sweet Shop small set piece. What I usually pack in here when I'm using a small set piece this way is cosmetic items. So I think I'm going to put my lip gloss and my lipstick in here. I like to keep a little pair of tweezers with me because when I'm driving, I'm just always noticing little hairs in my eyebrows that need to go. And then I have this cute Donatella Sweet Shop mirror that I'm going to place in there as well. I'm gonna take this small strap off because I don't actually need that since I'm putting this on the fob, but I am gonna use this for something else in a minute, I believe. So the small set piece has a ring on it on one side, so I'm just going to clip that to the fob here. And I think with that, I am pretty much done with my mommy pocket. I'm super happy with how that turned out. The only other thing I'm gonna do to the front of this bag before moving on is I'm going to put my keys in this tech pocket here. Since my iPhone 6 Plus does not fit in there, I like to find other purposes for that. So what I actually like to do is, if I'm using Donatella Sweet Shop or really any Toki print, I like to attach the small strap to my keys, and this way I can kind of put this around my elbow or something when I'm walking and I need to be hands-free with my keys, and it matches my bag. Super cute. So I'm actually going to stick that in the tech pocket right here. All right, let's get on with it. I think the first thing that I'm going to put in here, and I've not tried this before, so I'm hoping that it works. I'm gonna take a large Be Organized piece in the Unikiki print with my diapering needs in it, and I'm gonna see if it does well kind of in the bottom of the Be Right Back. Last week I needed to be carrying a lot of diapers with me, and this week I really don't. I have mostly just short trips on deck, so I'm carrying my medium Planet-Wise wet bag instead of the big Kanga Care one that I showed you last week. And I just have a couple of diapers and my booty pod in here. I don't know if you guys caught the announcement, but the Sensible Mama is one of only 5 US retailers who are going to be carrying the Y pouch, and we are starting pre-orders on March the 12th. So you don't want to miss out on that because I am super excited about all the new prints that are coming out. I have to decide which ones I want, and I think that's going to be painful trying to narrow it down. All right, so I've got diapering needs on the bottom. Now I guess I should move on to eating needs. Actually, before I get into the eating needs, I think I'm going to utilize this little back mesh pocket first, and I think I'm going to use a black diamond print large set piece, and I'm going to put some changes of clothes for my son in there. The weather has been schizophrenic here in the south lately, so I don't really know, I never know if it's going to be hot or cold. So I have kind of a warm long sleeve footed outfit for my son here, and then a short sleeve onesie here just in case it decides to spike up into the 70s all of a sudden. We'll be prepared. So I'm going to actually stick that in this mesh pocket back here. I kind of like putting these in upside down for some reason. They just seem to fit a little bit better. So that is gonna go there like that. All right, so now I guess I'll do his feeding needs, and I think I'm gonna use a Black Magic Be Quick for that. So story time, you guys. My son and I have been doing the breastfeeding thing since he was a newborn, and here's a little pack for snacks and things. Toss that in there. And things were going really great. We made it over some pretty big hurdles, and we got through it, and things were going super duper well, I thought. And then one day, here's a Be Neat. My son was nursing and he bit me, and I yelped just kind of out of just a knee-jerk reaction, I guess. And I frightened my son, and since then he has refused to nurse, and it was really traumatizing for the both of us. I had to call my pediatrician, find out what we needed to do. We tried a gajillion things, and he would just not nurse ever again. And just like that, our nursing kind of journey was over. And no one really prepares you for that, you know? It's like all of a sudden your last nursing time comes and goes, and you didn't even know it had gone. So that's been emotional this week, and I guess that's all I'm gonna say about that. The fact is, because of that, we had to introduce formula into my son's diet, which introduced a new way of having to figure out how to pack things. So my pediatrician said he was going to need 18 ounces of formula a day, and I found this awesome little thing that my friend actually recommended to me in one of her YouTube videos. But it's a formula dispenser. You can put 3 bottles worth of formula in there, and put the lid on, and then you can rotate this lid, open it up, and pour out exactly the amount of formula that you need. So I'm using this in tandem with my little snack box. This is for his solid food, obviously, and this is for when he needs to have his formula. And it all fits really, really perfectly inside of a Be Quick. So I've got a pouch of food, a spoon, a Be Neat, a formula dispenser, and a snack thing in there, and it all fits super well. I think the only other thing that I need to add in there is my little placemat, which I love to keep with me. This thing is skid resistant, so I can put his plate down on top of it and it doesn't go sliding all over the place. So we'll put that right in there, and I think that's good to go. I always love to pack a little entertainment bag for my son in case he gets fussy, and I like using a medium set piece for that just because it seems to work well with the size of toys that my son likes. Usually I would put his Sophie the giraffe in here, but he's kind of started to lose interest in that, so he loves this little bus that we got from, I think, Target. These little people that he loves to play with, don't know why, they just really entertain him. And I'll toss this little book in here that we've still been getting a lot of mileage out of. He hasn't lost interest yet, so these are all little things I can grab for him super fast to keep him entertained in a pinch. And I think I'm just going to stack that up right there. All right, the last thing that I'm gonna put in here in the main compartment is something in these elastic straps. And I think what I'm going to use this for is for bad weather needs, because I just don't trust the weather lately. So I'm putting my poncho in here. I've shown this to you guys in a couple of my videos. And then this little collapsible umbrella as well. They both fit in a medium set piece perfectly. Last week I had these in a fuel cell with my ring sling, but I don't need the ring sling this week, so I'm gonna just put them in the medium set piece instead. I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to these two items in the description box below. That way you can reach them and check them out if you want to. They're just great items to have and toss in a medium set piece like this and be able to grab and go if the bad weather comes. So I'm just going to tuck this into the elastic straps in the back, and that way I can reach in and grab this super convenient, and I'm not having to claw around for it in the bag if I'm stuck in bad weather. Now, as for the mesh pocket, I don't really tend to use this too much anymore. This used to be where I would put like a Snuggie blanket for my son and maybe a burp cloth, but we're kind of out of that phase, so now I don't really know what exactly to use this for in terms of my baby. But I think that what I'm gonna do is toss some things in there for me just to keep myself entertained if we find ourselves somewhere and we're just sitting and kind of waiting to do something and I need some entertainment. So I think I'm gonna toss a journal in here and this book that I've been going through. This is actually by my friend Michelle Myers. The book is called Famous in Heaven and at Home. So I'm going to put a little journal for writing down my thoughts and ideas, and I'm just going to toss those in the mesh pocket right here. Alright, so let's see if all this is going to zip up, because I'm a little concerned. Oh, well, look at that. Wow. So that is just no problem at all, which makes me super excited because I actually have a lot of stuff in this bag right now. And it looks like the last thing that I need to pack is just this top compartment right here. So I think that what I'm going to put in here is a small Be Organized piece in the Unikiki print with my son's medical stuff in it, like gripe water, some pain medicine for his teeth and things like that. And it's just great to put in here because I can grab for it super fast. I guess all I have left is the outside of the bag, so I'm gonna put a Starbucks mug on one side for me, and of course I need my son's bottle on the other side, so I'm gonna put this right over here. And I think I'm gonna go with a Black Beauty Passy Pod for my son. I really wish I had a Donatella Sweet Shop Passy Pod to put over here, but such is life, and I think this is gonna work just fine. On the other side, I'm gonna put a Mommy Pod over here. It's just a Passy Pod, but for mommy things. And what I like to toss in a Mommy Pod is this little makeup mirror here. It just kind of pops open and has a little mirror inside of it so I can check my makeup or my hair or anything like that. And then in the other side, I like to keep hair ties, because if you guys have long hair or even medium hair, you just know you always kind of need a hair tie and you can never really find one. So I find that when they're in a passy pod like this, I can get to them really easily, and I have the confidence of knowing that I have one and I'm not stuck with messy, ugly hair in my face. I'm gonna toss this fob on the front. I love this thing. I actually got this from an Etsy store before I found Fobs by Andrea. I definitely like Andrea's fobs a little better, but I do love this one, and it looks super cute on the front of this Blackout BRB. So just to give one last look of how this gorgeous bag turned out all packed up, I was able to get diapering needs, feeding needs, a change of clothes for my son, an umbrella and poncho for myself, my thermos, my son's bottle, an entire mommy pocket, all packed up, all inside this gorgeous bag. I'm just really happy with how it turned out. Alright, so I guess that's about all for me this week. Thanks for packing with me. If you like this video, I hope you will subscribe to my channel by clicking right here. And also, if you love Ju-Ju-Be, I would love for you to shop with me at my online baby boutique, thesensiblemama.com. We carry Ju-Ju-Be and cloth diapers and nursing gear and just all kinds of things. And we would love to have you check us out. Hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time, you guys. Bye-bye.